Yeah.
Come on up here. Come on here.
Thank you so very much. I am very happy to be here today to share. My story started on September 22nd, 2014. Regular work day, sitting at the desk, and I hadn't been feeling very well, but when I stood up, I knew something was extremely wrong with me. But as mothers, you know, we keep going. I'll get something to drink. I'll just, you know, take a break for a minute and I'll keep going. So that's exactly what I did. And I had to pick my kids up from their bus stops. And the first one that I got to was my son. And I didn't know, you know, we sometimes just get outside of ourselves and we just do what we need to do. But it was a very stressful day. And I was going through a very bad divorce and off the phone with attorneys and just all kind of craziness that day. So when I got to my son's bus stop, he got in the car and I spoke. I went through the motions and he's like, "Mom, what's wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with your face?" And I just kind of wrote it off. I'll be okay. Just keep going. And as I'm driving, my son is crying and all over the back seat of the car. And I'm like, why is he acting like this? In my mind, very disconnected from myself at this point. And I still keep driving. I'm weaving all over the road, didn't have any clue. It was by the grace of God that I got to my daughter's bus stop. And I knew, I was like, wait a minute, something's very bad wrong with me. All I could do before I plowed into a group of kids waiting at the bus stop was to pull the emergency brake. The car was still in drive. So fortunately for me, my body immediately just shut down. I couldn't even speak at that point. My son immediately jumps out of the car, and there were two ladies there that monitor the children at the bus stop. They immediately came to my rescue, and the last thing I remember was being pulled out of the car onto the ground. Next thing, I awake in the back of an ambulance. I'm on my way to the emergency room. And when I get there, there are all kind of people running in and out of the room, and I'm trying to speak, and they're looking at me like they couldn't understand a word I was saying. It was all jibber jabber, and my face was twisted, and half of my body had stopped working. Wow. So my parents got there, everybody's worried and wondering, and they're running all kind of tests. Later on, the doctor comes in, and he looks at me and he said, "Well, you're going to have a life change." Those were his two words to me, life change. You are a very fortunate young lady that you don't have any damage, but you have what most would call a mini stroke, an aphasia attack to the degree, the 10th degree. So I said, wow, okay. And then he began to ask me questions about, well, what led to this? What could have gotten you to this place? And of course, my mother, being as wonderful as she is, well, it was that ex-husband of hers. And then the monitors start going crazy. And I'll say, okay, I got to make some changes. I definitely have to make some changes. So I got home, but they sent me home with 6 medications. 6. It's like, this is no way to live. I can't do this. The medicines alone are going to break me. So I'm going to have to get another job just to pay for the medication that I got to stay on. So after I got a little better, I got on the computer. Of course, you can't stay away from all the devices. But fortunately for me, Facebook post, I saw about a total life change. My God. When I tell you, I could not get on there and say, hey, I need to talk to you real quick. And I got the phone call, and next thing you know, I'm on the products. I'm on the T, the NutriBurst, and the NRG. And when I say, what a change. At that time, I was going to the doctor every 30 days. Pretty expensive, but every 30 days, just to be checked. And after being on the products for only 30 days, my God. My God. Come on, man. That's good. That's all right. My life was changed. I went back, and my doctor is flipping the pages back and forth, comparison, comparing the month before to now. And she said, I'm sorry, what did you do from the last time you were here? And I said, I had total life change.
Yes.
But you know what was surprising to me? The look on her face.
Yes.
She knew about total life changes.
Wow.
Didn't say anything to me about it, and I had talked to her several times about a natural remedy for this and that, but they don't support that. It's more of what the pharmaceutical companies have to say. Not knocking the doctors and medical profession, but it is what it is. And for me, I was able to be removed from all 6 medications.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you all for allowing me to share today. But Life Changes is everything to me, and I will forever be affiliated with this company.